It's a unit that came in on trade at Valentine Volvo, which is I guess one of my favorites for Lexus in the way of a handling car. This is the car that they brought into market to compete against the A4 and the BMW 3 Series. It's very elegant, very quick, very agile, and this is the 350 IS. It's a 2006. It was originally from, if I recall, I think it came from California, US. I know it's a US car for sure. And the nice thing with those vehicles is they no rust, and the roads are beautiful. So they have a tendency of having less abuse over the years than the Canadian cars on some of our rough roads and winter climates. So you've got a beautiful car with a nice engine. I mean, Lexus does a very nice job at covering the front end, making sure that, you know, they want to make sure that the technician from Lexus are actually the ones working on the cars. It kind of says that, but now all manufacturers are doing that. So you can still have access to most of the components, but everything is geared up towards the front of the vehicle inside the cockpit to indicate if you need oil or if you have any coolant low or anything like that. It'll display it for you. However, you do need to have access to your windshield fluid, so they made it really easy to have access to that and your battery as well. So 3.5 liter V6, 24 valve, twin cam, comes with a keyless. Like when you consider a 2006, you've got a vehicle that has a lot of technology. Very quiet, even when you open and close the doors. It's well put together, these cars, I tell you. I'm just gonna check. I think it's Japanese built. Yeah, it is. Anything that starts with a J is Japanese built, so that's a plus. A lot of these Germans, I noticed that they're starting to build their cars in the US and in Mexico and different countries, which is fine. I mean, it's great that they're trying to reduce the cost of their vehicle, but there's something to be said for a German built car or a Japanese built car. I just find the quality standards are a little bit higher in my opinion. So he's put a nice set of wheels on this vehicle, so it obviously triggers the light for the low pressure warning, which Volvo understood. We've tried that for 1 year in 2011, and I tell you, it was a catastrophe. That light just keeps coming on all of our 2011 still today. With the climate change and the way here in Calgary you get into the highs and lows like all of a sudden, and that changes the actual air consistent in your tire, and it brings the tire down when it gets cold basically, so you got to add air. But it's annoying because you got to go always back to get it reset. So a lot of people just choose to ignore that light now. So keyless, all the components right here for your alarm, opening your trunk, doors. Comes with the nice paddle shifters as well for changing gears. It's a very nice car, very quiet. Climate control both sides. Comes with a nice sound system as well. Lexus has always been good with providing you with a very nice sound. Seats are fairly comfortable. It's a nice leather interior. There's no rips or tears in this car. It's gorgeous. No rust whatsoever anywhere. Yeah, very nice. Just gonna check for the yeah, it comes with a telescopic and tilt steering as well, so you can adjust the way you want it. Has a sunroof. Yeah, nice laid out inside. Got a little cup holder inside too. Some room, but not a whole lot. It's a smaller car, so like I said, it competes with the 3s and the 4s, A4s on the Audi. So these cars are a little bit smaller than most. Some trunk space, ski pass through. You got your first aid kit, and your spare tire and jack and everything else underneath the car. I like the way the wheels also sit on this car. It's a bigger wheel. It's a very low profile. I'm just gonna check. It's a 235 3519. My goodness, don't see those very often. So very good for handling and cornering. We just got the car in. We're gonna finish off on the detail. Still a little bit of stuff to do, but it looks great.